cold weather pattern has definitely shifted. A return to winter, you could say, across Western Canada. A lot of areas that saw record warmth are now going to see record snowfall. And it all begins with that change in the upper level pattern, and that allows a significant storm to develop, and it will have implications essentially coast to coast. Across the Atlantic, there is another storm system moving in. It won't impact the entire Atlantic the same way. It's really going to target Newfoundland with blizzard conditions Tuesday night and into Wednesday. And once again, the Great Lakes are finally going to start to see this storm move in as well, with a messy mix of snow, freezing rain, and rain, which could cause some flooding with the thaws. So let's talk about this coast-to-coast storm. It will have impact in some way or another across every single province across Canada. And it will basically go coast to coast, moving in towards the Great Lakes. A little bit of a warmer air mass moves in with a lot of moisture, and the end result will be a messy, wintry mix that will continue to move its way towards the Atlantic. It's not going to directly move into the Maritimes or Newfoundland, making a direct hit, if you will, but it's still going to reinforce the active weather pattern through the rest of the week as we get through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Here's a look at the conditions, though. Quiet before the storm moves into St. John's and eastern Newfoundland Tuesday night. A little unsettled across the eastern townships of Quebec, up to St. Lawrence as well. At least temperatures are just above zero. We're going to climb into the mid-single digits for southern Ontario and much of the upper Great Lakes as well. A break from the active weather, at least for the day, before that storm moves in Wednesday. And across the prairies, you guessed it, cold, wind, and of course snow. And to the north, cold continues with wind chills even during the afternoon, possibly in the -40s for some locales, and holding on to below normal temperatures across BC as well. Once again, winter has returned. A little bit of rain, snow for the morning hours. By the afternoon, things will start to ease a little bit. Through the interior, the heavy snow clears. For Wednesday, there's still going to be some residual pockets of rain and or snow depending on your location. It's going to be extremely isolated. Once we get into Thursday, sunshine, but cooler. That's going to be your cool day for the south coast. Snow and winds, blizzard-like conditions spread east, moving through Saskatchewan and Manitoba through the second half of the day. Wind speeds will still be around 60 kilometers an hour, so blizzard-like conditions continue through Wednesday morning, afternoon. Obviously, that means there could be school closures and cancellations. Non-essential travel is suggested to be, well, not doing it, if you will, because of those blizzard conditions. But overall, once we get into Thursday, everything starts to wind down. But I got to tell you, the cold is going to remain in place, and it will remain in place into this coming weekend. Record snow is what we're talking about, and obviously this is going to have a huge impact on travel. And travel will be impacted across southern Ontario. There is snow, there is freezing rain, and there is rain. The snow itself will be Georgian Bay, stretching in towards the northeastern shoreline of Lake Ontario. South and west of that line, a significant freezing rain potential. Ice storm probability as well, and then we throw on some rainfall through the day on Wednesday, localized flooding. Out east, we're talking about this storm really having an impact across Newfoundland. That will target the Avalon and northeast of Newfoundland. Some residual snowfall moving through the Maritimes, but obviously a bigger impact across Newfoundland, and this will continue to be the case with blizzard conditions through Wednesday and leftover snow through Thursday and Friday.